Hello and welcome to a brand new video. Well, today's topic is it's not controversial. I just want to talk about the difference of buying cheap versus expensive Balisongs and clones versus company-made Balisongs. So we start off with a couple of clones I bought. First one we have this. I think this is my best clone because it's my clone that mostly resembles a real Balisong. This is the most expensive Balisong. That's a clone I have. This is about $50, I think. And for $50 you get stainless steel. It's for $50 you get stainless steel blade, stainless steel like these, and some kind of plastic shell, and it's sandwich style. This is the thickness, the length, and like all the correct dimensions for real good Balisongs. The weight is a little bit off. It's about 5 ounces, I think, so it's real heavy for a Balisong, so you can't flip this for very long. The bearings, I took the bearings. Something happened to them. They like died. The balls just went out all over my floor, and they all just broke. So I took out all of them. So yep, the first one, it's not real good, but for $50, get away with it. Okay. This is another one, a CSGO Balisong I bought when I was like 12. This is actually my first Balisong ever, and it sucks because you can't do like any tricks on them because this thing cuts you, and it's also like real heavy. I think it's also like 5 ounces. So that's another one. This cost $30. $30. And then the last one, which is some kind of a bar Balisong. This is the only one of the Chinese clones that isn't the size you would want. This is like the standard, Chinese clone, the Chinese knockoff Balisong, length. But this is a bottle opener, and this is the cleanest of them, but it's also the one that's almost hardest to flip because it's protrude so much, and the weight is like lighter than the squiddy. Like 1.1 ounce or something like that. It's super light. This one goes for about $10, I think. So that's it for the clones. I mean, not the clones. The knockoff Balisong's Chinese shit. This is my squiddy. No, what do I mean? My squid trainer. You hear? Without the ring. Damn it, because I did a mod. Well, anyways. Sounds real good. Look here. Sounds real nice. No tap and almost no play. Perfect weight, perfect length. About $160, $165 if you live in USA, the US. For me, I have to pay for the shipping costs, so for me it was about $200. And this is the Demos Cerberus V3. It's also a company-made Balisong. And damn it. First drop ever. I haven't dropped this. So that's the first drop with it. Because I generally don't flip this. And that's the thing I wanted to get into in this video. I wanted to get into the difference between company-made Balisongs and Chinese knockoffs and clones. And the thing I wanted to talk about specifically is just because your Balisong is a company-made Balisong doesn't mean it's automatically good. I mean, obviously, this one is good. Because I paid premium prices for it. Or, not premium, but you know what I mean. I paid like $200 for it. This one, on the other hand, I paid $100. And you can see a similar saga with my clones. You know, the two bigger Balisongs, like this one and this one, I paid upwards to $50 for them. And this one I just paid $10. So the thing I wanted to talk about is, you can see a pattern with buying these types of Balisongs. Because I would actually say that you get what you pay for. This one is obviously the best. This one is the worst. This one is the cheapest. This one is the most expensive. And this one and this one are almost as good. If these bearings didn't break, these ones would be like the same thickness, the same length. This one would be even better actually, because this one has send pins, so it wouldn't have handle slap. Whereas this one, it has handle slap. Anything I have to do to prevent handle slap is this rubber ring. So these two is actually like in the same ballpark. They're like, I could measure these two up against each other, while this and these could not measure, because this is so just universally better. So what I wanted to say is, just because this one is a company-made Balisong doesn't mean it's good. And just because this is a cheap Chinese knockoff clone doesn't mean it's bad. So sometimes it can even be better to buy a clone. Like me. The thing I want to do now is to buy a Swix Zephyr Balisong. I wanted to have that. But it's too expensive for me. It's even more expensive than this. And I don't think it's worth it. And then I see on the internet a Swix Zephyr Balisong for $50. And I search all over YouTube, all over internet, and everyone says they're exactly, they're you know, they can be compared. And if they can be compared, I don't think the original can be much better, you know? So what I want to say is, company made doesn't have to be better than cheap Balisong knockoff. I mean, after all, Balisongs are just pieces of metal slapped together with some hardware. Sometime, somewhere, someone, but even by accident or anything like that, it can be as good as company made. And that's exactly why I settled for buying a clone. Because I don't think that my money is spent better on the original if they're exactly as good. So that's just my take on it. But as usual, you can take whatever stand you want at it. It can be supporting clones, or you can hate clones. but I am somewhere in the middle. Some clones I hate, some clones I love. Just a piece of advice for you: if you're looking for clones that you can buy for cheap, some good clones, some good clone company you should look into are the One. They make real good clones, and Belly Plus. Well, that has been it, and see you in the next one. Yeet.